We had way too much house back in Mississippi, and it was just overwhelming, stressing us out completely, and I was just trying to find plans and ways to not have such a massive house that we can upkeep and keep up with. So that's when my sister found Liberty Tiny and said, hey, you want to try it? I'm like, we'll try anything once.
I'm Shauna. I am Terry's older sister. I help Terry and Patricia manage their household.
And at first I thought, I can't do it, but after a couple months in the house, it's
kind of easy.
It's easy. It's more homey to me than a bigger house, and it's easier to keep clean.
We got basically everything we need: food, shelter, brand new clean place to live, and it's our house.
And it's our house, nobody else's.
Exactly.
To me, it's a new adventure.
Hi, my name's Terry Goin.
Patricia Goin.
I'm Shauna Goin Brewer. Come on in, let me show you around. Welcome to the living room. Before Terry and Patricia moved into this tiny home, they lived in northern Mississippi in a home that our parents left for them. It was about 2,200 square feet, and it just was overwhelming for the two of them to be able to have the upkeep of an aging home. We were a little nervous about their adjusting from all the space into the tiny home. And I have to say, no hiccups really. It was fairly easy. They have everything and more than they need. The baggage is less, which makes them feel freer and lighter and happier, I would say. It's all over their face. Every time Patricia talks to her sister back home, she comments, she is so happy. She is like a different person. The decorating in this house was a collaboration between Patricia and I, trying to get to know what they like, color scheme. We kept it pretty neutral, but we were able to have fun with the decorating. So for instance, in the living room, this is not your traditional large sofa or couch that seats 3 or more people. It's just a love seat. And we got a great deal on this cute little love seat. We found it on Facebook Marketplace. I steam cleaned it twice, make sure it was good and clean and fresh. We moved it right in and it looks adorable. It's perfect for the two of them to cuddle on, watch TV, and if they have a guest that comes over that needs to sit, there is the odd chair that they can sit on. Plus, there's 2 bar stools on the back side of their island. So really, there's 5 seats in this living room, and it's tiny, but it's functional. Okay, that's all for the living room. Let's go to the kitchen. The kitchen is not big, but it's enough for 2 people. So we opted for them to not have a dishwasher so that they were able to keep an extra cabinet, because if they had chosen a dishwasher, they would have to lose a cabinet, and we felt like the storage space may be better. And for 2 people, they can manage their dishes. It's got a beautiful farmhouse sink, oversized farmhouse sink. The refrigerator is not a tiny refrigerator, it is a full-size refrigerator freezer, which is great. We also loved that this particular floor plan had a movable island. They sit on the bar stools and eat their dinner, but it is also, like I said, movable, so they can wheel it out to their front porch. On a pretty day, they could sit out there and, eat breakfast or brunch or whatever. There's storage on the back side, and then a little indentation for the bar stools to be tucked under so they're not in the way when walking around it. The great thing about this floor plan, the kitchen opens right up into the living room. So even if you're in the kitchen doing dishes or prepping food or cooking, you're not missing out on whatever's happening in the living room. Whoever's on the couch talking or watching TV, whatever's happening over there, you still can be a part of it. So I really like that the 2 rooms open to each other. Just on the other side of the refrigerator from the kitchen is this little home office. It actually could be many things. It could be a coffee bar or a drink bar. We're using it as a desk to try to stay organized, write correspondence, cards, open mail, do Bible study. We've chosen to do all the charging in this location. We've got all the necessary charges for all the different things. So when something needs to be charged, they just simply bring it here, plug it up. Once it's done, they go take the item back to where it belongs. So from the front door was the kitchen and the living room. Then on the other side of the refrigerator was this cute little home office. Right behind me is the bathroom. Come on in. So the bathroom has 2 entry points, one with the home office on the other side of it, and then it has one more door, a pocket door that leads straight into the master bedroom. Nothing fancy in the bathroom, but there's also nothing small. Full-size toilet, nice sink, a little bit of counter space, some storage, another piece of storage, and a full-size shower with a rain shower head that's really nice, and then a little window action up there. I mean, it's not gigantic, but it's plenty of room to do what you need to do. It's great. It's exactly what they need. I felt strongly in my heart that they really needed to make the move to Texas. I didn't know how that was going to happen or what it was going to look like until I go down a road that I hardly ever travel down. When I saw this cute little tiny village under construction, just a couple of miles from my house, and I was like, what is this? I called my husband and said, I don't know what's happening on Liberty Road, but you need to Google Liberty Tiny Homes Aubrey and figure out what this is, because this might be an answered prayer for Terry and Patricia. And in hindsight, it definitely was. Their lot rent that they pay monthly includes trash and water and Wi-Fi. The only utility expense for them being here is just electric. Lot rent is $850. This floor plan, with the changes that we made, we spent a total of $115,000. Not much for when you consider all that they got, which is a brand new home that feels perfect for their needs. When we moved them here, the house that our parents left for them, the equity from that sale is what they put down to purchase the home, and then their notes are fairly small, and it really worked for their budget. Okay, so now we're in the master. They opted for no loft. Terry is not a small person, he's tall. And having a loft, although it's great, especially for storage, it really would have made the ceiling so much lower in this room. And look how gorgeous the room and the light that comes in from these windows and just the beautiful ceiling. I just love it. I think it feels a lot more roomy and bigger. This is a queen size bed with 2 nightstands, but we are told that they could upgrade to a king-size bed with a smaller nightstand on each side if they chose, which I believe it, because I mean, it is pretty wide. And look at the beautiful window and trees behind them. I mean, it's cozy. And then their bed is facing the TV, which is mounted on the wall. Here's the bathroom with the pocket door. They can go straight into their own bathroom. And then come with me this way to a really cool feature you don't see a lot in tiny homes. What was honestly the big seller for us was it has a full-size closet, walk-in closet. And I also loved that it has the spot for the stackable washer and dryer right inside the closet. I mean, hello, you pull your clothes out of the dryer and literally put them away. Genius. So, if you look here, all the storage they need. We opted for a cube system to house the things you normally put in a chest of drawers. And there's storage high with shelf and low hanging bars for clothing, and it really is perfect for 2 people. Not only was the walk-in closet a huge selling point for this particular floor plan, it was honestly the front porch as well. Having an outdoor living space really makes the square footage feel bigger than $399. Hello, beautiful wood-burning fireplace, cozy seating, storage that doubles as side tables, and then a big piece of storage for all the stuff that maybe they don't know where to put. They've got options here. And it's been one of Terry and Patricia's favorite things to hang out on the porch. Neighbors will come over, there's plenty of place to sit, including the hearth. They stay in the know of everything happening in their little community and village, And the village owners also rely on them to help, do things, let someone in when the packages are being delivered because they're always around and willing to help, which is great. It's a true sense of community and they can just enjoy life and get to know their neighbors. Terry and Patricia, this is more than likely their forever home. So with that in mind, we did opt to not just have a stair entry for the front porch, but also there's a ramp down that will take them to their parking in the back behind their home. So when they're unloading things, it's just a little nicer to be able to walk gradually up a ramp. And it's better safety-wise for when they get older.
Just love the community and love the people. Everybody's nice, friendly here. And once every month, Melissa, which is a wonderful, loving owner here of the company, she does like a little get together of the community, and we just hang out, fellowship with our neighbors and friends that we're making, and just talk.
I like there's a trail in the village, and I'll try to walk it several times a day.
Yeah, we both walk it every day, at least get our 10,000 steps or more.
Don't knock it until you try it. The tiny house brought us even closer. We work as a team, not against each other.
We got to keep God first in everything we do, including our marriage, so we keep Him the anchor of our lives, and we always put forth communication in our marriage.
Well, and in a tiny home, y'all can't hide from each other.
Exactly, we're right there at each other.
You're forced to work it out, aren't you?
Yes.
We hope you enjoy the tour of our tiny home, and we thank you for allowing us to show you around, and have a good day.
Have a good night.